Hey there, Justice 3 TV, it's me, Athorian. You ever wonder how many shard earning orbs you can earn in 30 days without spending a dime? Well, I'm gonna show you today, man. Hey, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to click subscribe. You can do so here in the corner or down in the description. Now, if you're into all kinds of other gaming, well, we range from Pokemon Go to Resident Evil. So, I'm actually about 5 days short of doing our actual 30 days. Reason being, I want to do these orb openings now because as of last night during the reset, they put Sabertooth in the premium orbs. So I got a cache of about 42, I believe, that are in there for the premium orbs. So we're going to open those, hopefully get Sabertooth. If not, I'm sure there's going to be an offer, you know, sooner or later. That way we can get him, do maybe a showcase or something. You know, we need to use our funnel strategy, get him up there. We need to prepare for Magneto. We just got to. So, but the premium orbs, you know, you might want to add, you know, I don't see in 5 days there being a huge difference. I might be able to get up to like 50 in like 4 or 5 extra days. Definitely probably hit 100 basic orbs, and the blitzes probably 35 to 40 you know, in 30 days. But you know, I'll do more 30-day openings for you guys, so you kind of get a better average idea of what's going on. So in the meantime, let's drop these orbs and get Sabertooth. Now, I've actually been having some quality issues. That's why you guys haven't seen me in about a week or two. And for some unknown reason, I started using an older version of OBS during my Resident Evil recordings. And, you know, I loaded this back up. There was a bunch of different problems that actually happened. I had to do my overlay all over again. Now, if you haven't noticed, there is some differences in my layout, so you guys can get a better view of the fight and whatever is going on. But today we're just going to focus on the orb openings and just hopefully get this Sabertooth, because I just want to see him. I mean, his powers look great. He's going to go work well in the Brotherhood team. I really, this is going to be officially probably my first legendary event that I can participate in, do well, and actually grab a character on my first shot through. So this is what we're going to do. I set up a just a little bit of a quick overlay so you could just see the orb opening. All right. So as you can see, I have about 42 premium orbs. Like I was saying before, I would kick that up probably, you could say 8 more orbs, depending, you know, between, they usually hit an orb assault. I could very easily probably hit 50, 55 probably on the next orb assault to make this a whole, you know, a much bigger number for the 30-day mark. So just, you know, say about 50. And let's just jump into this. I mean, I'm really nervous. This game tends to not give out great stats. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and take a look at that real quick. This is the random shards. This is the center pillar. This is the drops that we're expecting. Now let's look in the common. Is there going to be a common drop for Sabertooth? Okay, so there is. I like that. In the common drop, we can get 15 shards of Sabertooth, along with, why is Nobu on there? I'm sorry, I just don't see the appeal of Nobu. All right, so it's really cool that if I can get Black Widow, because I have like none. I have no Black Widows, but our aim is Sabertooth right now. I really need Sabertooth. Let's try to do that. All right, at 2.46%, that is top of the line for this group. Let's check the uncommon drop percentages, and Sabertooth is there also. And this is for a drop of 25. That's pretty cool, I think. So 25, 15 are the numbers that I'm looking at. Now, rare, this is the one where I'm gonna get 50. Okay, so, oh man, why is there so many people in the pool? Okay, So he is one of the top percentages right now, which is cool, which I can get 50, 25, or 15. And he is a 45 character. So 3 is just long as we see Sabertooth 3 times, he'll unlock. He's just he's a 45 character. He should drop. I mean, this is the 25. I mean, is there oh man, other rewards. I think these are all like abilities, materials, and gold now. So that's really cool. So these numbers, all right, yeah. All right, so it's definitely going to be center pillar, which I like because it's not just spread out, and they give you some resources to upgrade your characters, your champions. Okay, so I'm really just procrastinating, honestly. All right, so we're guaranteed, as long as we see his name, 15, 25, or 50. And he's one of the top 3 percentages right now of dropping shards, which is kind of cool. You know, I'm really gonna take, you know, good shots of this because I want to see the Black Widow. I've been playing since May. I've gotten like a bazillion premium orbs. I am mystified at why I have not at least unlocked her on a basic level. It's ridiculous. I mean, let's go to the roster right now and look at Black Widow. Where are you, Black Widow? I know you're at the bottom here. Look at that. May of 2018, I have been playing. Okay, I'm not one of the beta guys or anything like that, but look at that. 36 shards out of all those orbs, man. 36. I mean, if I've never really compared the percentages of the inside the premium orbs until like now, really, because I really wanted to make this video of you know, how many orbs shard earning orbs that you can get in 30 days. And look at that, that is ridiculous. 36. I mean, between when I started and now, that's gotta be, you know, hundreds and hundreds of premium orbs between then and now. And unless the percentages are changing, you know, month to month or every time they, you know, make an update and things like that, I mean, what are the chances of me only having 36 shards at this point? Especially if they drop at 15, 25, and 50. All right. Mini rant. That's over. Let's just start opening. I'm like kind of nervous about, you know, this game gives me horrible drops on practically everything. You know, if I'm not earning it, I don't ever really count on it. So I really do want Sabertooth, but I won't be super disappointed because I know there'll be other opportunities to unlock him. And unless they do some drastic changes to their pricing system, I'm never gonna buy premium course. Are you kidding me? All right, let's get this started. Green, Nebula. Fucking Kree Noble. I mean, that's cool because, you know, it gets me like a small mini step closer to trying to get Nick Fury. But come on, just give me some Sabertooth. Jesus Christ, they're gonna be dropping minions like non-stop. They want people to buy premium orbs. I swear to God, I'll be surprised if I get one actual good character here. Seriously. All right, who's calling? Get off me! Get off me! Cut that. Are you kidding me? More green. Fucking Nebula! I am gonna lose my fucking mind. Alright, Kingpin. I'm not disappointed, but, you know, I really am hoping for a lot more than that. You know what? Let's adjust this. Stretch that shit out. Alright, what do you guys think about that? That better? Alright, so you get a little bit get a little bit extra of the chat box that's supposed to be there. Alright. Come on, come on, come on. If I don't at least see one fucking purple, I will go crazy. Green. 15 Yondu. You know, since I am still basically a beginner here and my roster needs more Yondu, I'm gonna go ahead and say that's okay. I'll allow it. More green. Jessica Jones, you are great because the defenders are great. So I'll take it since you aren't 7-star yet. See, another fucking green. You know, these the percentages in the pool, they have to change. You can't help, honestly. There isn't a single orb opening that I've ever done playing this game where I actually felt good about opening it. Green. Fucking Korath. Like half blue, I guess. 25 Trooper, I'll take it since it gets me another step closer to, well, I think actually, I mean, that's gonna get me another step closer to Iron Man, because I haven't got an Iron Man yet. And I believe the prerequisites for him is 5-star Shield members. I believe it's Shield. I don't think they have to be Avengers. I believe it is Shield. Purple. Fuck! Give me Sabertooth. I'll take a vision though. I'll take a vision. Bullseye. Still a bit too much of a glass cannon at this point. Now I foresee him being a pretty good mercenary for the payday event that they have here. And maybe as that team, the mercenary team, being in the Blitz at some point, if I start to, I really do need to develop that. There's a lot of gold in the payday that you can actually get. And so I'll take Bullseye. I'll take Bullseye. Fucking minion. Stop with these minions, man! Game is just laughing at me at this point. Laughing. Not even counting the orbs. Quick is already 7-star, but that gets me some more ultimates, so I'll take that. Monstrosity, minion, go fuck yourself. Drax. I'll take it since he's not 7-starred yet, you know, and I do not have Star-Lord yet, you know, the big unlocks right now, you know, Nick Fury, Iron Man, Star-Lord, I don't have those guys, so getting more shards in this direction is not so bad. Black Widow, I'll take it. That puts me, see, you're 36, 51. Yeah. Come on, come on, give me a big Sabertooth. No. Fucking Science Supreme. Now that's a team that I use to fail. If I'm not there anymore, I'm pretty much like a tier 8 fighter now, so there's no real need for fails. Just a block 1 fighters. Another step towards Iron Man. Fucking Ronin. You know, I hope that rework is spectacular. I really do. I really do. Another minion. Can we stop with the minions? Doctor Strange, you know, it took me a long time to nickel and dime him to actually have him in my collection, so I am happy to get 15 Doctor Strange. Oh, yes! Yes, I got one. I got one. I got one! Alright, 2 more. Come on. Give me 2 more. Or 1 big one. I'll take that. Monstrosity, go fuck yourself. Black Panther. Not 7-star, definitely low end. Nickel and dimed him also, so happy with that. Thanos, he is really powerful, but I'm looking for new. I'm looking for new. No, that is definitely good. I'm happy with that. I like that. Hand Sentry, he is good also. Probably one of the best minions. I prefer Mercenary Lieutenant, but Hand Sentry is definitely awesome. 25 in that direction. Boomer, you know, I have been toying with a Blitz team to increase scoring using, you know, the Ravagers, because, you know, the more different types of synergetic teams that you have, you are going to do better in the Blitz. At least I'm hoping to do better with the Ravager team headed by Yondu. That's yet to be seen. I'd rather stick to the champions for now. Come on. Fucking 25 Ronin. Come on. Man, you know, I swear, you know, I have like, I think my Ronin is like 5 or 6 stars at this point. So if that rework is good, you know, I would love not just a rework, but a redesign of his character. He just looks terrible. I just don't like the way he looks. I know he's more bulkier like he is in the comics and stuff, but I kind of like his look, you know, in the Guardians of the Galaxy movie. He looked really good. Shield, just saying, another step towards Iron Man. Korath. Good for the mercenary team, but don't prefer that. Does not make me happy. Fucking minion. Goddamn aim. $25 Wolverine. Already 7-starred. More Ultimus. I'm okay with that. $50 Bullseye. It's like a big jab in the ass. But not 7-starred yet. I'll take it. Don't want to say no to Black Widow, but I'm looking for Sabretooth. Black Widow, go back, bring out Sabretooth. I've waited this long for you. I can wait a little bit longer. More minions. You know, get these fucking minions out of the premium orbs, I swear. Just get them out. Put them, they should all be in like the basic. See, at 25. 25. Just a 25 would be nice. I think, yeah, I get that. I think that would unlock. Just give me a 25. Hawkeye? I think he's shield. And I think he's like a hair's breadth away from being 5-star. That could help me with Iron Man. Oh, that's it! Fuck! Alright, let's check what we gained here. Oish. Can't really see it that well in the thing, huh? Alright, let's skip that part. You know what, we just need other, that could be. Got 30, you know, 30 Black Widow. That puts me at 66. It still doesn't get me anything. This whole haul didn't give me anything. Got 15 of Sabretooth, but that's fucking it. That's disappointing. It really is. I really want to make a good run at this Brotherhood stuff. Alright, let's continue the rest of the orbs for the video. 756 towards Ultimus. I believe there is some Ultimus orbs waiting for me. Maybe 1 or 2. Alright, let's get down here. Alright, so 92 basic orbs. My estimate would be with 5 more days, round that out to about an average of about 130 days. You know what? I really gotta shut the sound off on this. Get off my phone. Just get off my phone. Seriously. I don't need to hear from you. Alright, let's open these up. See what we can get. Oh wait, well, that's the fight layout. Let's go to the orb opening. Okay. Alright, basic orbs. Let's check out. Let's see. What can we pull out of here? We got tons of minions, some Mordo, Black Panther, Ant-Man. Any of these characters I think would be nice to have if they dropped in the basic, but basic's very, very low on the shard count. So, this one's not gonna hurt as bad as that premium orb opening. So we'll get through this. All right. Some more Ultimus. Minion. We're gonna have to do a lot of skipping because this is actually a lot. I think I'll just do premium orbs on the next one maybe. Minion. Hand. Scientist Supreme. Aim. Shield. Hydra. Mercenary. Nebula. Okay. Shield. Luke Cage, alright. Pre-Noble. Small pebble in a very big pond of a journey to Nick Fury, but I'll take it. Obviously I'll take it, but Bullseye. Yondu. Doctor Strange. Mordo. Ooh, got a big one. Alright, Black Panther. Yeah. I'll take that. You know, with Sabertooth coming in, there might be a big change to my brawler group. No, maybe not, because that's right, Miss Marvel deals with heroes, not villains. Ravager, Stitcher. Stitcher's good. I like the Stitcher. Crossbones. He's almost 7-star. Quake. Here's some Ultimate Shards. She's 7-starred. Hydra. Ooh, there's purple. Ooh, that's a good one. He's almost 7-star, I believe, for me. Because I have been working on it. I did really try to make a push on Nick Fury, but then, you know, big characters started coming out. You know, Scarlet Witch, Venom, and they just kept rolling in, so I couldn't really catch up to the Nick Fury event stuff. So he's just going to be a long-term kind of thing, you know. When the opportunity presents itself, it presents itself. Oh, that's another good one. That's another good one. Kree Cyborg, he's definitely powerful. Especially with his little blaster thing, you know, his Predator gun. Hand Sorceress. Okay. Nobu. You know, there is a hand event which is actually pretty useful on gathering catalysts, so I'll take that because I need to develop that team, and they are a pretty good sure-to-win team. Just mine, personally, kind of suck on my roster. Crossbones. Take it. Ultimate Shards. Well, let's go. Jessica Jones, I'll take that because defenders are pretty awesome. They are my go-to group to save block 1 on my tier 8. They almost win every single time. Never auto, by the way. You should never be doing that in the Blitz. But, I mean, even with my Iron Fist and my Daredevil being such low-powered in comparison to the rest of the group, they still win every single time practically. I believe if we check the stats for my characters, they don't have very many losses at all. I think their percentage is well over 90%. And a lot of that has to do with just, you know, decision making. A lot of the times I want to take what I can get from the 3 that they offer and then just fight them. That's a dangerous way to do it because you can rack up some losses that will put you behind. But now that I'm actually regularly getting to tier 8, it's not such a big issue anymore. You know, I can get up and just keep on winning with any team that I have in my roster that's high scoring, or, you know, approved to score, I should say, and just keep moving. If I lose, you know, I just kind of default to, I have 2 major block 1 groups that save me from from falling below tier 8. Ooh, that one's good. You know, it's my brawler group. I mean, they just melt everybody. I mean, the high-low gap on that group is still pretty big, but man, they still, with the right decision making, they will win every single time. So them and the defenders really stop me from falling below the block 1. As soon as I reach tier 8, which I've just literally in the last 1 or 2, you know, the Captain America and what was the one that came before that? Just the orb assault before that. Just been able to hit the, you know, tier 8 regularly with very little effort. And mostly now it's about just growing the teams to get a higher score. You know, and at tier 8, the more teams you have, the higher the score can possibly be and multiply to. Although I do feel like, compared to everybody that's already been playing this game for a while and the whales that are already there, man, those scores to try to earn shards just keep inflating. Like no matter how good I do, I'm having a really tough time pushing through that 1 to 10%. I am getting close because I am ranking down into the 1700s, but I'm getting there. I'm learning. Got a pretty good formula going on my blitz, so just keep that going. Ravager. You know, some of the specialty nodes have Ravagers there, so anything that builds that roster, I'm less than happy with, but I'm okay to get. Like that Daredevil, I like that because any defender, none of my defenders are 7 yet, so any shards towards the defenders is going to be good. Night Nurse, she's getting close to 7-starring for me. I don't use her as much anymore because Scarlet Witch tends to erase a ton of damage if you got the right combination. I mean, you shouldn't be playing without a tank, and most tanks have a huge HP pool to use, so. Ooh, Scarlet Witch, Crossbones, those are good pulls. Crossbones, nice. Never like minions. Minions are useful, you know. They're like the last. They're the last character that you want to sink your resources into at all. Hydra. I am interested in creating a Hydra team because mostly my Winter Soldier, he's not very useful in any kind of real team combination. I mean, he is tech, but there are other tech characters that add to a team synergy much better than he does. So he does work well with a Hydra team. You know, maybe maybe, you know, I'm thinking about dismantling my bomb squad. They're just not, I mean, I don't know if it's just the current gear level or power levels that's kind of making it tougher and tougher to win with them. But I was thinking about dismantling, maybe putting Winter Soldier with, you know, Crossbones. Oh, there goes all the, those are all the basics. So let's head towards the Blitz and we'll open those because that's the next biggest one. So 40 here. So I would definitely add 10 more here. So you're talking 50, 50, and then 100 for the basics for a 30-day earning if you want to average it out for yourself. Now, I'll probably cut that part out. Just cut that part out. All right, let's claim these basic ones. Let's go into the infos. Let's see what we're going to be in. Gold is definitely a plus, especially at this point in the game, being 67, trying to reach that 70 cap. It's gonna cost an enormous amount of cash. It's like 10 million or something like that to go from 65 to 70 at this point. I haven't done the actual math, that's just a guess. All right, 9%, 999. I would be grateful for Luke Cage. Luke Cage would be awesome. I do need to finish out Crossbones, so that would be pretty cool too. But they are even all the way across the board. Wow. It is just 9% period. Get these fucking minions out of there. I mean, put those motherfuckers in the store. If people want to buy them, that's a different story altogether. But man, you should have all the characters that are in the Blitz should be worthwhile characters, not the minions. Even though potentially they can be great, not gonna put them all down. But come on, I mean, as a comic book fan and a movie fan in the Marvel Universe, let's put characters in all the orbs, really. And you know, basic, I can understand how the minions should be pulled into there to bring, you know, the percentages down a bit because they're basic. I mean, it is what it is, but put those motherfuckers in there or as an option to buy in the store. Luke Cage, yeah! Alright, more defenders the better. That's okay. Alright, okay. Ravager, Hydra, out of my face, crossbones. Right guard. You know, any of the mercenaries would be good because I really do need a better payday event character set. You know, I'd really like to get that next star level of earnings. Ant-Man, I am trying to raise him up with Wasp. Trying to make a worthwhile team out of those guys. They're a good duo, but I'm not sure about them. I think, you know, Ant-Man should get a rework probably after the next movie, depending on. I feel like they're developing his character into something newer than the comics. You know what I mean? Like, it's just different already. I think they're gonna keep going with that. All right, 5 Spider-Man, I'll take it. I think he's on his way to, yeah, he's on his way to 7. So getting more of him is going to be good here. Minion, go fuck yourself. Luke, yeah, I'll take more Luke. Especially the TV show that got canceled, which sucks. All right, Crossbones, take it. Right card, okay. Alright, Kree. Stick to those guys, and we're good. Spider-Man's good. Take me some Spider-Man. More Crossbones. At this point, I think I'm getting dangerously close to maybe 7-starring him. I don't know. I think he's under 200, or I might be on my way to. I know I'm definitely on my way to 300. But I think today, through the premium orbs in here, I might have passed over the 200 mark. I don't know. I don't pay attention to Crossbones all that much. But I am picking him up an awful lot in these Blitz orbs. Spider-Man, I'll take it. Spider-Man, Luke Cage. Those are the ones that would be amazing. Ravager, okay. Hydra, go fuck yourself. Crossbones. Spider-Man. Alright, Crossbones, Spider-Man, Luke Cage. Come on. Monstrosity. I keep seeing your face an awful lot today. Okay. Luke Cage, yeah. We're pulling a decent amount of characters there. Alright, shards for Spider-Man and Luke Cage. Monstrosity, get on my face with that, please. Luke Cage! Yeah. Monstrosity. Care, like I was saying, man, I'm seeing his face a lot. Spider-Man! Hydra. Aim, monstrosity. Okay, that's it for the Blitz orbs. Okay. What did we pick up? 144 ultimate shards. Okay. Alright, what 3 are we waiting on here? The good ones. Oh, hey, we got a gold orb. Why not, right? Nothing special, considering how much we need. Alright, let's get down there. Alright, whoa. 2, okay, 2, right. Alright, so I'm gonna open these for you guys, but these actually are the ones that I purchased during the Super Saturday sale, which you know, totally, completely, and utterly sucked. And I wouldn't even considered buying this Mega Orb for 15 bucks. But compared to the ones that I had earned already, it just pushed me over from just having 1 to 2, and I thought that would be worth it, you know. My roster isn't filled with 7 stars, so pretty much anything I pull out of these Mega Orbs is going to be beneficial in one way or another. Couple of the ones I do not want to see, a few actually. I don't want to see Ant-Man. I don't want to see Groot. I mean, Groot would be helpful in the Star-Lord event, but not as much as you'd think, because I have other Ravagers that could definitely outweigh Groot's usefulness in that fight, or those fights I should say. Let's see here. So Groot, any of the ones I already had 7-star for, but getting more ultimate shards is still pretty cool. Winter Soldier would not be all that great. It would be nice to get a big one for Captain America, because he is getting close to being 7 stars. That would be awesome, but unexpected. Like I was saying, premium orb percentages and the pulls that exist for them at this point in the game are really pretty terrible, and you shouldn't really expect anything, but it's nice when it does happen. Purple, 50 vision. Okay, so today I've gotten 100 vision so far, just in 2 pulls, so that's pretty good. I do like vision. Vision is useful, but right now, not on a scoring team. Ooh, oh, fuck. Wasp. Man, it's nice to see a gold orb drop, but man, I got prematurely excited about that. I mean, Wasp is not bad, you know. I've been toying with the idea of creating an untouchable team, you know, a team that's just really hard to hit, one that can fight back against stealth targets fairly well, you know, fighting hand nodes and things like that in the higher level raids would be great. You know, and Wasp fights through that, you know, pairing her up with someone like Mystique would be really good. Oh, that was a tough pill to swallow. I'm at 1700. It'd be nice if they start adding those orbs back somewhere. Alright, let's check our ultimates. We should have at least 1 there. Ooh, oh, so close to 2. Let's grab this. Let's check see what's actually in there. I don't really care about Ultimus because he's such a far-reaching idea at this point. I really don't care. Here, Yondu would be good. Ooh, Scarlet Witch. I really would love Scarlet Witch. Or some Miss Marvel. That would be really good. Now, any of these characters pretty decent to get shards for, minus Groot. Center Pillar, let's see what's in there. Yeah, pretty much the same list. Loki would be good. Loki would definitely be good. Alright, let's see what we can pull out of here. Purple. The only thing better than getting Purple Winter Soldier would be somebody that I already had 7 stars for. Fuck. Man, what a terrible orb opening today. I'm not gonna say it's entirely bad. Disappointing. Disappointing would be a really good way to put it. So there you guys have it. You know, from the number that I could give you for a 30-day earned orb that, you know, is worth it for, you know, an earned shard orbs you know, any of the orbs in the game that you can actually get shards for that you earn. You don't have to pay a dime for. I would put the number at premium orbs. Put a graphic right here. Premium orbs, 50. Blitz orbs, 50. Basic orbs, definitely going to be high, 100 basic orbs. All of these shard, you know, shard opportunities. So there you go for this first 30-day orb opening. And I don't know, let me check my list. I'm going to check my list. I should make another screen, honestly, to see different aspects of the game and different events. You know, I'm still learning a lot about, you know, creating this show and what's in it. Let's see if anybody, man, 15 out of 45. That's 66 to 100. Boom. I mean, that. Although I would say that that 15 probably could be the difference between a 3-star Sabertooth and a 4-star Sabertooth whenever the event or Blitz event comes out to be able to achieve him. I hope it's not Blitz, because, you know, Blitz would be fine because you'd be able to unlock him at 2 stars. You'd be able to unlock him at 2 stars. But I'm telling you right now, a forecast for a new character in the Blitz would be astronomical at this point. I mean, it's totally unachievable for me, completely. I think even pushing through 1 to 10%, even getting there to 1 to 10% would be damn near impossible for any new character, really. That'd be a nice video, really, actually, to see what my expectations should be for a good Blitz event. Alright, so let's see here. Already max. Oh, wait, I just 6-starred Captain America, so yeah, I got some shards for him. Oh, nice! Nice! Oh, I have a 5-star Thanos! That eases the blow a little bit right there. That's pretty cool. Having a 5-star Thanos, that feels pretty good, actually. You know, made some leeway on Yondu. That's cool. A little bit on Drax. Big time on Vision, obviously, and I pretty much have a bottom of the line Vision, so this is going to be a huge improvement. Wow, 2 stars on Vision. That's almost worth it on its own, actually. 2 stars on Vision. I got a star on Thanos. I think I was pretty close on that, actually, so I don't know how big of a deal that should be. But, you know, Vision, definitely cool. Thanos, definitely cool. You know, now that Vision's in a more competitive range of power level, may have to rethink my roster a little bit for the Blitz. Let's see, who made some extra strides here? No, Luke Cage got a whole bunch, but you know, I just 6-starred him, so he's on his way to his 7th, so any steps there was actually pretty good. I mean, I got a bunch of Crossbones in that Blitz too, and he's on his way to 300 also, and they're both in the same area in the store. Alright, look at that, Hand Sentry, finally. Alright, let's definitely get him up. It's wasting a lot of gold. Wasp, I know you gotta go. Alright, that pushes you to the 10K club. Alright, I don't like stars that hang, so I am gonna pay for any that I see. a bullseye. That's good for the mercenaries. Plus, he makes a good blaster. I don't know where I'm at actually for the training event for the blasters. That might actually help out a lot. I don't think I use bullseye actually. All right, Kree Cyborg is almost at that 3 stars. I'll be able to. Will I be able to compete in the? All right, next time Nick Fury's out, I'm pretty sure if I want to, I could participate in the 3-star event. Yeah, he's the only one that was holding it back, so I'd be able to do the 3-star event. That's cool. And 4 shards, that's not terrible to make up next time I know the event's coming. All right, let's see. Decent chunk on the boomer, which could be nice. Oh, look at that hand bleed master. You got one. 4 stars, buddy. I might have to do just like a high damage hand group for a team. Because, you know, the assassin and the blade master are pretty damn hard hitting. They slice. Ronin. Look at that. Look at that. 5 stars for Ronin. Oh man, the trooper's almost up there. Might have to make a shield team. They are a decent, like, sure to win team. Really decent. Just, I've never spent a single thing on those guys. Well, hardly, I should say. All right, yeah, we'll pop that star, because, you know, I have a, being that they decided to pair him beside Black Widow for this Halloween trick-or-treat thing or whatever, makes me feel like the trick is Ronin. Like, they're gonna do something big with Ronin. And so having him at 5 stars is probably gonna work in my favor in the near future. But that's gonna do it for my gold today though, man. Now, yeah, I got a ways to go before I'm 68 anyways, but there's a good chunk of my top guys that are just kind of sitting still at 65, and they still need 2 levels. You know, that Thanos group. And they really, I mean, they really do need to go up. And I do, you know, I got these orange though. I have to use for, I think I'm going to use for this, because I for sure am gonna get Magneto. I know I have, I'll save the orange parts. And, you know, if I miss them, I miss them. You know, and I'll spend that on someone else worth it. I don't know, man. Sabretooth looks really good. Having the Brotherhood there, I think that's the first real team that I can actually earn well at this point in my Marvel Strike Force career.